Wrestling Denver, Colorado, the man, not the place. John Silver specifically requested a match here today against Xavier Bell. The newcomer's been making waves all throughout the Northeast ever since he's graduated from Biff Busick's wrestling camp. Let's see what the young stud can do against number one, John Silver. AG, what do you think?
Denver, I feel like the last time Xavier Bell has had an opportunity like this was probably last summer as he wrestled for the AIW Absolute Championship against Davey Vega?
The Intense Division
The Intense Division Championship, my bad.
You were close. No, Limitless Wrestling's been giving Xavier Bell some pretty good opponents. Wrestling Jonathan Gresham last month. I believe Tommaso Ciampa the month before that.
Brian Fury as well.
Somebody sees something special in this kid. Let's see if he can display that here. Not only the fans ringside, but those of you watching worldwide at youtube.com/Beyond Wrestling. The biggest platform in independent wrestling, over 50,000 subscribers and growing every single day.
Wait, I'm sorry, how many subscribers?
50,000. I almost threw up when I said it the second time.
Jeez. Just back and forth, wrestling, wrist locks, you know, the basics.
We've seen Xavier Bell, a series of matches that he had with Connor Claxton. First at a secret show, then at a Beyond Wrestling live event. He is trying to earn his way back to the Beyond Wrestling main roster. You gotta think with the year that John Silver's been having here in Beyond Wrestling, that a victory over him would certainly catapult Xavier Bell to a full-time position on the Beyond Wrestling main roster. But right now, John Silver is doing, well, he's taking a page out of the playbook of Jonathan Gresham by keeping Xavier Bell grounded.
Speaking of roster spots, if I promise to keep the glitter at home, I think we're going to see all good Anthony Grown on a live show anytime soon.
First it was the glitter, then it was.
We don't have to go into detail. I haven't said the word since. It was an accident. I didn't know.
That's not an accident word. But I'll tell you what's also not an accident. When Xavier Bell kicked out, John Silver trapped his arm, and now he is pulling away at the face. Xavier Bell trying to muscle up John Silver, had him stacked up. And very quick to his feet, trying to get away so that John Silver could not lock in another hold. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of scientific wrestling in this match. And unfortunately, I think that Xavier Bell is going to be giving up some experience in that department. I mean, obviously very well trained under the tutelage of Biff Busick, but there's so many holds and counters, more importantly, that you just learn from sheer experience match after match.
Training can only go so far. You really need the experience.
Absolutely, as Xavier Bell struggles to keep his shoulders off the mat. The thickly muscled John Silver is going to be, at some point, probably kicking it next level. There's nobody on the Beyond Wrestling roster as intense as him. And when he does that, I think that Xavier Bell is going to find himself in a lot of trouble if he's getting hurled across the ring.
Beautiful top wrist lock. Having Xavier Bell grounded right now. I always want to call him Brandon X Bell all the time. I try not to. That's his real name. That's where you can find him on Facebook.
Well, right now, Xavier Bell has that hammerlock applied, keeping John Silver grounded for the time being. John Silver is reaching for a headlock, unable to get it at this moment.
I have to ask Denver, in a scenario like this, do you think it's tougher wrestling John Silver as a newcomer in front of a live crowd at like Fed or at Aurora? Do you think it's harder wrestling in front of your peers?
I think that, considering that we haven't run a studio taping in over 2 years, this is a much more difficult environment to get acclimated to. And I don't even believe that John Silver has done more than a handful of studio tapings, so it's not like he has much more experience. I mean, back when we used to run the secret shows, even though it was a limited live crowd, it was still a live crowd. This is a totally different scenario, and it's one that I think that Xavier Bell is unprepared for, but I think it's a really good challenge for him. That's how you become prepared for the next time.
Absolutely. Is he raking the eyes, or is he...
Oh! Raking the eyes and trying to break the back.
Oh! Shotgun kick to the back of the head. Yowzas!
Referee checking on Xavier Bell, who took a nasty spill on the floor right there. John Silver might be looking for a count-out victory. Eric Corvus checking Xavier Bell's pulse. John Silver's not worried. He didn't think he killed him. We don't want anybody to die here at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. It's a bad look for Beyond Wrestling. It's a bad look for Brian Fury. Well, John Silver didn't want the count on victory. Instead, he's going to look to punish Xavier Bell face first into the apron. Now rolls him back into the ring. Taking him down hard with that neck breaker. Pulled him away from the ropes. Hooked the leg. Had a great coverage on that lateral press, too. Xavier Bell really favoring the back of his head right now. And it's such a delicate part of the body where the base of the skull meets the neck that John Silver's looking to exploit right here.
Yeah, look at that neck crank right there. All that torque.
An extremely painful hold. You don't see a lot of submissions, but you can certainly weaken your opponent and make it a lot more difficult for them to continue. Xavier Bell does have a slight height advantage. And he does have a bit longer limbs to strike from a distance, but John Silver closing the gap and trying to close the lung capacity of Xavier Bell.
Turning that kick pad over. Oh, man, don't do it. Why? Why? Why, Denver? Why?
Xavier Bell, I don't think he has any idea where he is right now. John Silver sizing him up once more.
Just kicking all the air out of Bell.
That sounds like when you hit a home run in the ballpark. That was not the sound of another person getting kicked. Oh! That was just mean, and John Silver is feeling it right now. John Silver requested this match. Perhaps to put Xavier Bell out of wrestling for good. The kid's showing him something, though. A very tenacious individual. You don't train with Biff Busick 5 nights a week and come out.
Not all right.
Well, you got to have a screw loose if you're going to train anywhere 5 nights a week, but you got to come out tougher for it.
Dragon Sleeper right here.
Right now, he's not in a position to wrap on that body scissors. That's Xavier Bell's basically saving grace. So if he can try and push himself up, he's got the head hooked. But couldn't even get another hold. Silver giving up in favor of looking for another neck breaker. Once again, targeting the base of the skull.
Neck break. Nope.
Oh, Xavier Bell, though, European uppercuts in the arm. Oh! Just caught him shoulder first into that top buckle. That can separate a shoulder. Big standing Uranagi, just slamming him down. Was trying to angle it so he could drop John Silver more on that shoulder. I'm not sure that really worked the way he wanted it to, but now that he's found that body part, he is trying to target it. He's got a hold of the wrist.
Very smart. Also having
now bending the fingers back.
Having the foot on the other arm, so he's unable to stop this.
He's going to try and neutralize some of John Silver's upper body strength. But by doing so, yeah, he did not neutralize those kicks. Comes charging in, another shot to the arm. Not sure that Xavier Bell's much of a submission specialist. I'm not sure if this is more as a defensive strategy than anything else.
Denver, I don't know about you, but his offense on the arm is very like Drew Gulak style.
Of course, the match you can watch at youtube.com/Beyond Wrestling was one of Xavier Bell's very first matches at Beyond Wrestling where he was manhandled by Drew Gulak, but win, lose, or draw, every single match is a learning experience. And Xavier Bell is getting better and better with every outing. Again, though, I wonder what kind of an arm submission he's going to be looking for if he continues to target it. If anything, he should be looking to neutralize the legs of John Silver.
Oh, man.
Can't get out of the way of those violent kicks. Silver trying to throw strikes with his upper body with his good arm. Xavier Bell popped him right down. With a big boot.
Big rough kick. 1, 2, and no.
Taking an extra second or two getting into that cover.
Bell back on top.
Now what kind of an arm submission is he looking for
Going
here?
for that Fujiwara, it looks like. Fujiwara Armabara. And so close to the ropes. Ah, he gets his foot on the ropes. Good ring positioning by John Silver. Number 1. Almost called him Mr. Number 1, but that's George South.
I'll believe you.
NWA legend.
Never heard of him.
What?
Couldn't care less.
Ouch. Let's care about this match a little more. Back to the arm. Oh. An arm can only be twisted so many times. Big right hands. Oh, and the big Beal. Oh. Couldn't give him the Beal.
Gonna try and power through the pain, can't do it.
Needed that left arm to no avail.
Got him up on the shoulders, though.
Oh.
Spit him out with a TKO. Not sure if he got all of his head, though. Again, left arm giving him so much trouble, just running, trying to put a hole in his chest.
Really favoring that arm.
Silver now. Got him hooked for maybe a pile driver. Can he keep the clasp? Having trouble again keeping his arms locked around Xavier Bell's abdomen. Once again, look for that waist lock. Can't get him in a position. The arm's just giving him too much trouble. Third attempt. And Silver with tunnel vision. Looking to backfire on him right now. Xavier Bell out of the way. Oh! Took him down with a spear. That's a new one out of Xavier Bell as far as I'm concerned. I don't think that John Silver had it scouted as well. It's getting harder and harder for him to protect himself as he continues to lose the use of that left arm. And now Xavier Bell with the left arm trap transitioning for a submission on that right arm.
Very similar to like a Rings of Saturn type maneuver, trapping both arms.
Just pulling away. At some point, if you pull too hard, if Silver's giving up too much strength, the first thing that's going to pop is the elbow, the next is going to be the shoulder. And Silver able to roll through.
And oh, he reverses.
And he's got a lapel lock. With Xavier Bell's free arm trapped around his throat. The referee needs to make sure that's not an air choke.
If you can't breathe, you can't win.
Sir, damn sure. How do you get out of this hold? The best thing that I'm going to say is that perhaps John Silver is going to have to let go of this hold, if only because of the amount of pressure that he's trying to apply, utilizing his left arm. Just having so much trouble keeping Xavier Bell down. Oh, I've never seen a suplex like that.
Right back to it. Oh. Jeez.
The referee might need to stop this one. He's just smothering him with these knees.
Don't give up, Bell.
The way that Xavier Bell was brought up, I think it would be a more likely scenario for him to get knocked out or pass out than for him to give up. We'll see if that remains true. Oh!
Good night, Irene.
Somehow out of the way!
Oh.
Turn him inside out with that half and half suplex.
One night Oni. What?
Well, it didn't work on this night. I think Xavier Bell's giving John Silver a little bit more trouble than he anticipated. And Xavier Bell perhaps catching his second win.
Oh.
Or another kick. Snap German suplex. Big super kick. Now he's got the cut through it again. Trying to hook the trunks. Oh! Again targeting the back, the shoulders, the base of the skull, the neck, and yet again still not enough.
He's dead.
John Silver is trying to bring Xavier Bell back up to his feet. He might be looking for that pile driver once again, but Xavier Bell, I mean, he's just dead weight right now.
Is this going to be a referee stoppage? No, he wants it.
Xavier Bell saying that he's fit to compete. Was playing possum the whole time. A veteran maneuver out of the rookie. Now he's got that arm trapped.
This could be the Barbie Crusher.
No, instead, he's just told him in place of that submission. He's got that reverse hammerlock applied. Trying to hold on to him.
John Silver might know how to reverse this one by now.
At the very least, looking for an escape. Multiple shots to the back of the head, the back of the neck. Oh. Now he's got that hand clasped. Oh. Once again, he's got him in the chest. Oh! Killed him with that Canadian destroyer. And John Silver with a hard-earned victory here at Beyond Wrestling.